The rockets soar above us in the dark night sky as the Zionists attempt to abolish Palestine. When will there be justice? When will there be peace? When will we walk our land with a feeling of ease? We pray our Isha as if we're praying our last. We cherish our iftar like it's our final fast, because we feel uncertain as we lay in our bed as to whether we'll awaken or if we'll be dead. Even in the darkness, I see my neighbours suffering. Even in silence, I hear the Palestinians mourning. I hear the cry of a brother who is captive without trial, the pain of a mother who just buried her child, the tears of a family whose house was demolished, the fear of a child who desires nothing but solace. Speak up for us for the sake of humanity. Speak up for us, this could have been your family. Speak up for us as they stifle our shrieks. Speak up for us so the world hears our screams. Residing in the largest prison that one will ever see, praying for the end of occupation so Palestine can be free. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Peace, shalom. Welcome, everyone. I wrote a piece, but I'm going to just say a few words before I read out the piece. 32 years ago, my beloved late parents brought me on my first march. Guess who it was for?
Palestine!
This was after the Sabra and Shatila camp massacres. And at that very young age, I was still at school. Those memories of those photographs, of those bodies being pushed against a wall by bulldozers, all Israeli crimes. 32 years later, this has not stopped. Through these 32 years, I have gone on numerous marches and numerous campaigns and worked with PSC in Manchester and Stop the War in Manchester and gone on national demos. And what happens is that when the demos have gone and the bombing stops, everyone goes quiet. And this is what the forces, they rely on everyone getting on with their lives. Every single person here, believe me, the Palestinians over there are watching you. Every single head here, every single person, every single voice is a hope for those being oppressed. Do not silence your voices after this. You've got to build on this campaign. You've got to boycott Israeli goods. You've got to boycott American goods. You've got to campaign in your workplace. You've got to campaign in your neighborhood. You've got to campaign with your families and your local communities, your MPs, your councillors, your MEPs. You've got to go and you don't stop, because if you do stop, this will continue for another 32 years, and another 32 years, and another 32 years.
BBC, shame on you! BBC, shame on you! BBC, shame on you! BBC, shame on you! BBC, shame on you!
Just another quick point regarding the propaganda and how it's imperative that we challenge the propaganda, because the narrative that they want to pursue is one of self-defense, bombing terrorists, and we have a right to defend ourselves. Now, if you look, as he said, at that list of children, some of them, the Al-Bach family, for example, 8 children. On what planet can that conceivably be called terrorism from the children? They're literally 2 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, 6-year-old. So it's important that we challenge those, what I think are facilitating this kind of propaganda and this kind of injustice. Now, this is an ongoing theme with the BBC. Putting aside the overall context of occupation and colonialism, in Operation Cast Lead in 2009, Israel, for some sick reason, seemed to want to wipe out whole families. Some of you who are familiar with that conflict will remember the Samuni family. Now, just quickly to recap what happened to them. They were told by the so-called IDF, Israeli Defense Force, or as we prefer to call Israeli Occupation Force. They told 30 members of the Samuni family to gather in a household, and then they destroyed the whole house with all of them included inside it. Now that is explicitly and unequivocally a war crime, but it wasn't reported as such by the BBC. Fast forward again to 2012 and so-called Operation Pillar of Defence. The Al-Dalou family completely wiped out. Now we have the Al-Bash family, 18 members. We should not stand for this. Every single person here should make a complaint to the BBC today and say, we will not stand for it. We pay their wages, and yet they will not report the truth, and that's not good enough. Speak clearly into it.
I just wanted to add that this is often portrayed as Muslim against Jew, but this is not a question of religion. This is not about Muslim versus Jew. We've got Muslims, we've got Jews walking hand in hand, we've got Christians, we've got people of non-religions, we've got everyone, every kind of people, we've got black, we've got white. This is a question of humanity. This is a question of humanity and decency. The people unite.
Assalamu alaikum, good afternoon. Let me address you as a brothers and sisters, because I conceive people from all backgrounds, Muslims, Christians, Jews, believers, non-believers, and this is the true color of our city here in Leeds. Friends, the reason I am here this afternoon with yourself is because I have a young child, age of 10-year-old. Anyone with any children cannot see those screens on social media or on our TVs. It is absolutely disgraceful what is happening in Gaza. And I hope each and every one of you will make contact with your local councillors and the local MPs here in Leeds and get the message across to those people who have been elected to represent the interests of yourself. It has nothing to do with the politics. It is all to do with the humanitarian rights. When I see 4 children playing football in Gaza and they have been bombed, tell me, were they terrorists? No, they were not terrorists. They were ordinary young people doing their daily routine, playing with each other. Day in, day out, people in Gaza are looking for your support. And the message to the BBC is loud and clear. I pay my TV license on a regular basis. I hope that you will broadcast what's happening, reality on the grounds of Palestine and Gaza. Friends, let us all work together. Let me just remind you, next Thursday, there's going to be another demo outside Town Hall. I hope that each one of you will bring a friend with yourself. This city can make the difference. This city is the capital of North. We've got 7 members of parliament. We've got 9 members of local council. There's only 3 of us here this afternoon. Let's engage all of us. Thank you very much, and thank you for coming. Finally, I think, just hold this for a second, please. Just hold it. Finally, I would like to, can I just say, friends, can I just say something? I am grateful for a brother from the Jewish community to be here. Muslims, Jewish, Christians, believers, non-believers are working together to have a peace in Palestine. Thank you.
The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I've been asked to say a few words, but it's not in my, I'm a reporter, it's not in my protocol, I don't give speech. But now it is the emergency. This is the question of humanity. So I break my protocol and I speak in front of you. I have to say 2 words in 1 minute, 2 things in 1 minute. First thing, Barack Obama and David Cameron, our message to you. Why Israel keeps on killing? Why Israel can get away with killing hundreds of innocent Palestinians and children? Why? It's because of your support. Whatever Israel do, you turn a blind eye on them. So every drop of blood fallen on this sand of Palestine, you got a hand on it. So your hands are bloody hands. Second thing is from BBC. We are in front of BBC. I have been inside the BBC few times before. There are more than 100 people works there. Be brave. Don't be coward. Pop out of your window and see the thousands of people here. Can you keep going your propaganda? So come to terms. Be fair and be fair. Okay. BBC is, what is BBC? BBC is British Broadcasting Corporation. But I don't think so. I think BBC means bullshit, bias, and cowards. BBC! 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 Thank you.